Hello, welcome to U.S. Immigration Updates. Undocumented migrants in the U.S. face several challenges. Getting found means deportation from the U.S., which might break up a family, affect finances, and increase immigration penalties. Undocumented migrants want permanent legal status, but we are getting bad news for undocumented migrants because the state legislature has introduced a bill to prevent undocumented migrants from working. In this video, we're going to talk about everything about this new bill. If you are interested in learning more about this topic, stay tuned until the end of this video. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon to get new updates instantly and directly to your YouTube. So, without any further delay, let's get into the video and find out what the latest updates are on U.S. immigration. In a significant move at the State House, a newly introduced bill is making waves, stirring debates, and raising concerns. Referred to as House Bill 1866 in the House and Senate Bill 1169, these legislative proposals share a common objective: to curb undocumented migrants' access to employment unless they can furnish legal documentation permitting work in the state. At the core of these bills is the mandatory adoption of an E-Verify program by companies, ensuring that their employees possess the necessary legal documents. In this comprehensive article, we will delve into the intricacies of this proposed legislation, exploring various perspectives and shedding light on the arguments presented by both supporters and opponents during a recent public hearing before the Joint Committee on Labor and Workforce Development. Understanding the proposed legislation, the crux of House Bill 1866 and Senate Bill 1169 lies in their push for companies across the Commonwealth to implement an E-Verify program. The Social Security Administration and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security jointly use this program to confirm employees' eligibility to work in the country. The proposed legislation explicitly states, after hiring an employer shall verify the employment eligibility of the employee through the E-Verify program. No employer shall intentionally or knowingly employ an unauthorized alien. Key provisions of the legislation. 1. Complaint mechanism. The bill authorizes the Attorney General to create a complaint form for individuals to allege a company's violation of the Act. 2. Non-discrimination clause. It stipulates that the Attorney General or a district attorney cannot investigate claims solely based on race, color, or national origin. 3. Enforcement measures. If a company is found in violation, the state can demand the termination of all unauthorized workers. The company must then comply with a 3-year probationary period, filing quarterly reports with the district attorney to demonstrate adherence to the policy. Failure to comply may result in business license suspensions. Permanent license revocation. Companies found in violation a second time could face permanent revocation of their licenses. Public hearing insights. The proposed legislation recently underwent a public hearing in front of the Joint Committee on Labor and Workforce Development. Advocates and opponents voiced their opinions, shaping the discourse around the bill. Supporters argue that implementing a statewide E-Verify system offers several benefits. Henry Barbaro of Newton outlined 3 primary advantages: making it more challenging to be hired illegally, discouraging unauthorized visitors to Massachusetts, and leveling the playing field among employers, preventing exploitative practices that give an unfair advantage to those hiring illegal workers. He also contended that this system could enhance the wages of lower-skilled workers. Opponents, however, view bills like these as harmful and unlikely to advance. Tara Parrish, executive director of the Pioneer Valley Project, expressed concerns about the divisive nature of the legislation. She emphasized that blaming migrants for job losses and using such talking points was an oversimplified and inaccurate assessment of the complex factors influencing workforce participation. Future implications and uncertainties. The fate of the bill remains uncertain, with ongoing debates and active engagement from advocacy groups. Parrish's organization, for instance, is working to assist migrants in applying for identification with the state, emphasizing the importance of addressing the root causes of workforce changes rather than placing blame on migrants. So, as the proposed legislation awaits further deliberation, its potential impact on employment practices, immigrant communities, and the broader workforce remains a subject of intense discussion. The E-Verify program, if mandated, could significantly alter the landscape of hiring processes across the Commonwealth. The ongoing dialogue between supporters and opponents underscores the complexity of the issue, urging policymakers to consider comprehensive and fair solutions that address the concerns of all stakeholders involved. That's all we have for you in this bulletin. I hope you found this video useful. We will continue to keep a close eye on the developments as immigration-related updates and will publish new videos when there are more updates. The U.S. Immigration Update channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas such as B1 and B2, work visas such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. Thank you for visiting us today, and we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe channel for more U.S. immigration update videos.